Good Thursday morning, everybody, from the First Defense Doppler 3 Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Austin Onick with your updated forecast on our brand new weather blog, Weather Overtime. Hope you had a chance to check us out before in the past, but we're bringing you more weather information over a greater period of time. And if you'd like to find out more, all you have to do is just drop by our website, wreg.com, to find out more details there. And we'll have more coming up across the rest of the area as well throughout the rest of the day on News Channel 3 as Todd Demers is on vacation this weekend next. So hopefully you're having a good couple of days without the rainfall. We will be getting some chances of dry weather in here, but it's also bringing back the sunshine. That means more heat and humidity across much of the area. We'll talk about that in the extended forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look outside and see what's going on across the area. A lot of clouds across much of the Mid-South, especially downtown on the Cotton Exchange camera. Not too much in the way of rainfall as of right now, but we will be seeing again more chances of rain a little bit later on. Down toward the Delta area of Mud Island, picking up again some very cloudy skies and nobody out and about just yet on the end of the Riverwalk or down toward the paddle boats, but should be seeing again some fairly quiet conditions there. Traffic moving at speed, but pretty heavy around Memphis International Airport at I-240 and Airways this morning, and little, if any, rainfall to detect here. No rainfall to see and no cars either at Wooddale High School back towards south central Memphis, but plenty of clouds across much of the metro area for this morning, and looking at pretty heavy cloud cover as well at I-40 and Witten Road, looking off toward Appling and Germantown Road off in the distance. A little bit of scattered showers out in that direction. Likewise, a little bit of activity just south of South Haven this morning around I-55 and Goodman Road on the Baptist DeSoto camera, and the view from Germantown looking back toward East Memphis, showing again areas around Poplar Pike and the railway area, Germantown Parkway traffic moving along pretty well at this time, at least no backups in this location. Likewise, I-40, a little bit of blue skies popping through, but not by much at this point, and fairly dry conditions for now. If you'd like to see more of these cameras, go to wreg.com/webcams for more. Just when you thought it was over with, Bonnie is still sticking around, maintaining just enough of some rotation and structure to be back on the National Hurricane Center's watch list at this time. Good possibility of seeing even more heavy rainfall across the area, and also the possibility of some breezy winds and maybe some more flash flooding into the area around the Outer Banks in the course of the next couple of days. So if you have any plans to travel to North Carolina or up towards Chesapeake Bay, around the tri-state area, New England, I would watch this very carefully. Looks like this may be a bit of a problem, especially for beachgoers into the course of the next couple of days. And more information from the National Hurricane Center available at hurricanes.gov if you'd like to check out more about post-tropical cyclone Bonnie. If you would like to see more about that. Winds, technically a tropical depression, but since this already has been a tropical storm, we have had, again, a little bit more breezy conditions out across much of the Outer Banks, well away from the Mid-South area, so not going to be a problem for us anytime soon. But if you are traveling again to North Carolina or up the East Coast, that could be a bit of a problem there. Rest of the day today, expecting more chances for showers and thunderstorms coming our direction, and expecting more of that area of low pressure around Texas to be moving slowly down toward the Gulf Coast, and maybe making its way a little bit closer toward us into the weekend. But until that decides to move in general, we're going to be stuck with a lot of moisture coming in from off the Gulf, and that's going to be feeding the showers and thunderstorms across much of the area into the course of the rest of the day today. So if you have any plans for outdoors that involves anything west of the Mississippi Delta back toward the Texas or Louisiana Gulf Coast states, you're going to be dealing with more chances of showers and thunderstorms. We also have another cold front set up and ready to move into the Mid-South area as we get into the rest of the weekend. This is going to be bringing in some drier weather from off the Canadian Rockies and down through the Great Plains states, wringing things out eventually, but it's going to take into the weekend before that dry air actually makes its way into the area. So be prepared for more rainfall today, Thursday night into Friday morning, all of Friday and all of Saturday. It looks like this may be making its way in by the time we hit Sunday at best. So chances of rainfall, unfortunately, will be sticking around throughout the next several days, off and on, and that includes the possibility of thunder for today, tonight, and into tomorrow. So if you have any outdoor plans, you may want to make them indoor plans just to be on the safe side. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Let's all be safe out there this summer, even though it is technically still springtime. Looking across the area on the severe weather charts, we do have, again, just general possibilities of thunderstorms and nothing showing up in the way of organized severe weather, so definitely good news there. But if you have any plans for outdoors, this could again be a bit of a problem, so keep it tuned to News Channel 3 for the latest. But for the next 1 to 8 days, it doesn't look like much of anything happening in the way of organized amounts of severe weather out across much of the Mid-South. Your 7-day forecast, again, holding numbers back a little bit lower than normal, back in the lower to mid-80s through the weekend, and chances of thunderstorms going away by the time we hit Sunday into Monday, so we may see some much more sunnier skies, and that gives us the possibility of getting some much more warm weather in here. And that means by the time we hit around late next week, we could easily be back way above normal into the lower to mid 90s. So stay tuned to News Channel 3 for updates on that. Want to get updates on what's going on visibly across the Mid-South? Check out my pictures from myself and from several other people around the Mid-South area who submit them on my Instagram page. That's at instagram.com/AONICWREG3, and also on Twitter at twitter.com/AONIC_WREG3, and also on my Facebook page at facebook.com/AustiNONICWREG. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, ideas about what we could feature on here for part of our video weather blog, please let me know. Email address at the bottom of the screen right here. Facebook Messenger might work, but unfortunately it's been a little bit less reliable of late, so your best bet would probably be to just go ahead and email me through the station's email address, which you can get, again, through the regular website. Just contact me through WREG.com. Click on the People page, and you'll be able to get to all of our bios information listed there. You can also email direct from there and pick up information about what's going on across the area for environmental reasons, if you'd like to check out our Your Environment page. And, of course, this video weather blog will be posted there as well throughout the course of the next several days. Chances of severe weather, again, minimal, but if you have any ideas about going outdoors today for outdoor events, please remember to check with News Channel 3. And if you see the lightning or hear thunder, you need to get back indoors again as soon as possible. You are within range of getting struck by that lightning, so let's remember to all be as careful as possible out across the Mid-South into the course of the next couple of days. Let's take it easy out there. Again, make certain you keep it tuned to News Channel 3 for the updates on weather. And if you have to be doing any work outdoors, hot and humid over the next few days, so it is going to be steamy, not to mention a little bit on the dangerous side if you decide to push yourself. So take breaks, drink lots of water, and keep an eye on those working or exercising around you just to be on the safe side. Live and direct from the First Defense Doppler 3 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Austin Onick. Thanks for joining me for today's latest edition of our exclusive video weather blog, Weather Overtime. And be sure to catch all the weather information coming up on News Channel 3 at noon and at WREG.com/weather.